technology. I typed my speech. When I was first asked to write a speech about our man of the hour, Jimmy, I thought it would be easy. My initial thought was that since there's so much good about this man, the words would flow. It turns out it's actually quite the opposite. I could share with you Jimmy's drive, or his passion, maybe his powerful presence, his love. How about OneUmbrella Foundation? Better yet, his vision. What I know of it at least, because there's a lot going on in that brain of his.
Yes, there is.
After weeks, yes, weeks of challenging myself to find the right words, it came to me. Who is Jimmy Malik? To explain Jimmy, I have to tell you a little bit about each of the mentioned areas. Right before I met Jimmy, I was watching him. No Jimmy, not like Stalker. But I couldn't help but notice his powerful presence. He was running around like a madman at Mad Rose, jumping from table to table as he interacted with the many people he knew. I remember thinking to myself, who the heck is this guy? Is he a millionaire? A politician? Maybe an Afghan prince for all I knew. When I approached Jimmy and introduced myself, it wasn't long before OneUmbrella came up. I could see and feel the passion to change the world through empowering others oozing out of him. He was ecstatic about it. You could imagine Jimmy and I got along from the start. The more I talked to Jimmy, the more I realized he was no millionaire, politician, or prince. He was better. He was like me, ambitious, driven, and full of passion. But what Jimmy had that I did not, Jimmy had a plan. A plan to instill love, positivity, and togetherness all over the globe. Jimmy's vision for the world to come together under one umbrella. But there's more to Jimmy than his big ambitions, his enormous heart, and his vision in carrying it all out. You have the day-to-day Jimmy. You came to Jimmy with an idea. Not only will he make your idea better, he will come up with 10 more to go along with it. If you came to him with a problem, not only will he give you one solution, but with the right touch of sarcasm, he'll give you 5. Jimmy is my friend. He is my brother. Jimmy takes action in what he believes in and continuously puts others first. Jimmy has the natural ability of bringing out the best in you. Jimmy is genuine. Jimmy is selfless. There's so many things I can say about Jimmy, which brings me to my close and back to my original question. Who is Jimmy Malik? Jimmy Malik is a leader, our leader under one umbrella. Thank you. And there's one thing that Jimmy says all the time. If I can leave you with one message, it's always, it's very simple, always help each other.
Yes. Very well said.
So without further ado, and the reason we're all here, if I could have Jimmy come up, all of you raise your glasses. Here's to you, brother. Here's to Jimmy.
Yeah. Were we supposed to take a sip? I think we
And
were.
Guinness, I think. And Guinness for acknowledging Jimmy.
Yes, no doubt. Oh wow. Floor is yours. Give me a hug, man. Come here. So I'm going to try to do, I'm going to try to speak now. For those of you that know me, and I think the majority of the people in this room know me, I never write down what I'm going to say. I just say it. But tonight, I actually wrote down what I'm going to say. But probably the first time ever, unless I had a very important meeting like I did earlier today. Which I was very grateful for, by the way. Thank you all. So I did what Brad did. I used technology. The reason why, guys, is because I've noticed over the years and everything that I've done and been a part of the community, and I've always been, my brother's can attest to this, the guy that loves to talk all the time, and center of attention when I was a kid, the class clown, whatever you want to call it. I always made mistakes when I used to say things, and I always forgot to thank certain people. And that's why I wrote everything down today, just so you guys know. I didn't need to do this. I could do it without it. I'm just kidding. So, first off, I want to thank Alan with Bar Concepts. Where'd you go, man? Where you at?
Alan.
Where are you? Thank you. Thank you for helping put all this together. Guinness. I don't know where you guys are. Thank you. Thank everyone from Guinness that's here today. Guys, put your hands together for all of them, please. Chef Ike's Mambo Room. I like this place. I do. I love it. I think it's great. So
a great host here. We really appreciate it. It's an honor to be here. So I also want to thank the people that are in this room tonight who took the time out of their busy schedules to be here. I'm honestly more thankful for the people who stand up for what they believe in than the honors that come with it, and that's the truth. No offense to Guinness, because this is great. I mean, I'm being honest. I mean, I'm truly grateful for this. Well, as I've been stating over the past few weeks, and as Alan said, if you go on Facebook, you can pretty much follow my whole life, because I'm very active with the community and my friends and my family, and I try to spread a message to the world, and social media gives you that platform so you can reach more people. So as I've been stating over the last few weeks, I don't know how to accept something like this without thanking the entire One Umbrella staff. All you guys, the supporters, our media, Greg and Quincy, the guys shooting the videos tonight. Cheryl, GBH, they couldn't make it tonight, but they've also shot a lot of our videos. I mean, they're the ones that put us out to the community and the media, so without them, people wouldn't know who we are unless they were at the events, right? But, I really just have to take a minute and do this, but Rubens, which is the co-founder of One Umbrella, helped me start the organization. Couldn't be here tonight because he's running a restaurant. I want to thank him dearly for helping me bring this together. Brad, Jessica, Mito, Melanie, Carlos, Danny. Danny, thank you for being here. Guys, Danny lives like 5 hours away or something. He got here tonight, and it really means a lot. Teo, who was here, I don't know if she's still here, but I think she had to leave, and it doesn't matter how long you stay, it matters that you show up, so thank you, Teo. My sister-in-law, Fafra, who's a board member, my brother, it's just my brother's wife, my sister-in-law, so make sure she knows, and if you get this on video, thank you for all the support with the organization. Kaveh, who was our financial director on our board, he couldn't make it tonight, and really special thanks to Tara. You guys don't know Tara, she's not here, she's out of the country. Tara's the chairwoman of our board. She's the one that helped me get when I was sitting down, writing stuff down on paper, trying to figure out how to do this, she was the one that said, well, you're not allowed to do that. You're allowed to do this. She started 4 nonprofits. She was there from the get-go, and she helped myself and Rubens and everybody create this organization. So a very special thanks, because without her, it wouldn't be possible. So even though she's not here, I want to give a special thanks to her. So most recently, we've been working tirelessly to define our future plans and really prepare for 2015. As we see One Umbrella already beginning to grow in other cities across the country, around the world, we want to ensure our mission is understood. And another person that I want to thank is Ali. Ali, where are you? Put your hands up, please. Ali is doing something for us that is extremely important, and he is taking One Umbrella out of our home in D.C. and taking it to Richmond. And that is how you grow. And I really appreciate that, Ali. I really appreciate everything that you're doing. I love you too. So I just want to kind of give you guys an idea of my definition of what philanthropy is, because that's what One Umbrella is all about. And philanthropy to me it's simply another word to give a meaning to an idea, but it's the action behind it that defines us as individuals in today's society. You have to remember that. Everything is just a word either said or on a piece of paper. But without the action that you put behind that, it doesn't mean anything, and you cannot forget that. That's what philanthropy is. When people come to me and ask, what can I do for your organization? Do you need money? Do you need food? Do you need clothes, etc.? I always respond the same way. We need you. That's what we need. We need your head, heart, and your hands. It starts with the individual and grows with that person's action in the community. Influence on today's youth is going to carry them into the next generation of scientists, doctors, lawyers, engineers, and philanthropists. Kind of like me, Brad, and Melanie, and Jessica. And we want more of those people, right? So it's our duty to ensure that they have the right tools, the leadership ability, and education to define their role in our society one day. I chose the opposite path from when I was younger of what my teachers or my family or my parents and some friends may have expected. But I did it because I know that if I can teach and motivate and lead others to do things I do or our team does, we can have a better effect on the world. I chose this path because it's the hardest. It really is, and I believe that. It's the one that people say to you, don't you want to be a millionaire instead? I mean, I'm sure some of us can, live through this life at more ease with $1 million in our back pocket. So I'm sure we all can. But in my opinion, that's not what defines us as human beings. I tell those people to save your money, give us your head, heart, and hands, help us create more jobs, help us clean up the streets, and educate the youth. Because that's what One Umbrella stands for. Those are the riches you can take with you to your grave. That's the story I want to be able to tell my children one day so they can reciprocate this wealth to our society. So there are 4 people that I grew up with that will probably never understand the impact that they've had on my life. Maybe one day, hopefully. I think that based on my childhood, all the horseplay when I was a kid, they didn't think I would be standing in a room like this today speaking to all of you. But they should all know that it's because of them, their guidance, their toughness, their talks, hardships that we went through, and lessons they all taught me and inspired me to bring my life to this point. And those people are my mother, my father, and my 2 older brothers, Abdul and Emil, who are sitting here in this room. I continue to try to make the 4 of you proud every day of my life, and that will never change. So it's important for you guys to know that. So I have an ask for everyone in this room, and a challenge for you as well. Don't worry, there's no ice buckets. I'm glad that worked. I'm glad that worked. I was like, oh, is that going to work or not? So, mind you, 2 nights ago, I was sitting with the executive vice president of a big organization that was one of the founders of the Ice Bucket Challenge, so no offense to him, but it's actually, in my opinion, the greatest form of philanthropy I've ever seen. So whether you like dumping a bucket of ice or wasting water, which I know a lot of us don't agree with, they raised $115 million. It's incredible what they did. So here's my challenge to each and every one of you, and my ask tonight in this room. Become a mentor to someone. Anyone in your life that you know or don't know that needs guidance. Talk to them. Tell them your story, how you became successful in your own world, and what steps you took to get there. And please, show them how you did it. Don't just tell them. I will tell you, when you inspire one person to do better, change something negative about their life, help them align their vision, they will do the same for someone else. And you can't tell me that's a lie, because that's how it works. We all feed off each other, okay? This is philanthropy. This is how we will ensure that today's society prepares tomorrow's youth for not only America, but the rest of the world to become one with society again. And that's our goal. It starts with you. Please take action. Thank you for taking the time to be here. I will not forget this night. I love you all.